Hey guys, welcome back to the AMG channel. Of course, we are back with the Kerbal space program. We are going to be launching off. We are heading to Minimus today. I decided today we are finally going to be able to get to Minimus. I don't know if you guys watched my previous mission. It was to the moon, and the moon was pretty cool. I did put in some live commentaries from real live actual landings on the moon and stuff, so I did try to integrate that with a little bit of music, make it as cool as possible. So if you guys watched that, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You're going to have quite a blast. I did put a lot of different live commentaries from real live things into the actual video. Otherwise, this is the AMG International Interplanetary Spacecraft, so this is the second version based off of the initial one that I had to the moon. This one is sort of capable. It is, I could say, officially capable of going to Minimus, or Minipus, the way I like to call it, back and from Minipus to the moon, and from the moon to Kerbal, without refueling, so that's pretty cool. This is, of course, with no mods, so I do believe this is the only, you could say, mod-free aircraft, spacecraft that does this. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen anybody out there with the actual default crafts being able to do this, or design one that can do this. Of course, when the 1.8 comes out, it's going to be a completely different story, because it's going to have environment and wind and stuff. So I don't even know if this actual design and build will be effective in that sense, but I hope it will be. We'll see. We'll see. You know, it would be nice to see if that would be effective as well, if the same build would work. But a little bit of mismanagement here. I did manage to get sometimes to 500 meters per second, so a little bit of additional fuel is going to have to be burnt to get to that peak altitude, but so far so good. We are on course, and let's take a look at my projection. 1.8, of course, is going to bring a lot of fixes and stuff, so I am planning to make a newscast in terms and cover what 1.8 will bring. Let me know if you guys would like me to do that, and I probably will get down to it. I am thinking of getting it done. I'm just not really finding the motivation to get it done so far. I have a lot of stuff on my plate right now, and I'm going to try to get a lot of other things done as well, but I'm going to see how that goes. I have hit the orbit, so that's good news. It should stabilize and start speeding up as well. So okay, we stabilized it. We're gonna go more right. A little bit jumpy. We could get closer though to the apoapse. So much are we? 50,000. .500 meters per second. 1.8 is going to have a lot of fixes and stuff. I might be planning, when the 1.8 comes out, I haven't been doing any tutorials because I don't know, there's going to be so many changes in 1.8, and it has changed, of course, substantially with every upgrade, like a lot. It's not like small little changes. 1.8 is going to be one of the largest changes to this game, so it's going to be bringing a lot of cool stuff to the actual game itself, so that would be something to keep an eye out for. Mainly what I'm worried about is the weather changes, because that'll technically should change the way all types of aircrafts are designed and built. So far we are used to having that one design of aircraft, but because the weather might actually start pushing the aircraft or stress the aircraft in different places, so we'll see if that actually turns to be not such a big factor and the aircraft designs do remain the same. But we'll see. I think when 1.8 does go out, I will probably do the tips and tricks. There are a lot of tips and tricks that are going to be out there, but majority of them will drop out because 1.8 is going to make a few things easier. No autopilot there, but easier. Let's put it this way: you can pre-route your actual burns still. it's pretty funny to see that in this game you have the modding community is pretty much leading the actual progress of the game itself. Like it's funny. Usually the actual developers, you know, give the vision and the future of the game. And what's happening so far, I've noticed in this game, is that the modders start their mods, and the developers sort of are playing a little bit of catch up with the actual modders of the actual game. So it's pretty cool that they are following what people want, because majority of the mods that they have integrated into the game are the ones that are most you can say demanded by the community. So it's really nice that this is working the other way around, you know what I mean? So it's not the usual, you know, let's just do what we want and the people shall take it, and not if they don't. So far it is nicely done. They actually see what people want and they do what people want, and they make it as a base a game release. So it's pretty nice to see that it's switching the way games are created lately. So it's pretty cool. We have, I do believe, reached our maximum speed. We are going to be getting into orbit. So orbit, here we comes. I'm not sure. It should hit it, but we are going to need to tilt it quite a bit. We are going to need to tilt it quite a bit because it is a little bit crooked. As you see, its right side is higher than the left side is lower. So anyways, there we go. Ah, shooting out, stop. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Now, overall, we gotta push this down, so we're gonna go to 180. We need to push this down. There we go. There we go. If you're burning at 180, the opposite side goes down. If you're burning at 360, the opposite side goes up. Opposite side meaning that, the opposite side's this, that, the opposite side is that, so keep that in mind. Yeah, so down we go, I presume. Down we go. Slowly but gradually down we go. I want to hit the Apopopis. Can't say these damn names, man. Apopopis gotta be, the piss gotta be in the center, or the piss actually has to hit the purple line. So once that happens, we will be good. Okay, that pretty much does that in. And how's it? Actually, it's not that bad now, just the opposite side, and then we can shorten it and we're done. So that's pretty much it. Let's get the opposite side done now. Actually, I'll do the shortening last thing. Let's get to the other side first. Okay. It should be... I think 360 degrees. Oh no, I think it's 360 to lower this side. A lot of fuel burning, you know, there's a much effective way of doing this. If you level out the actual orbit to the actual orbit here, you don't have to do so much fixing. Nope, it goes up 360, yeah, it was 180. So 180 it is. Of course, what you could do is rotate around the actual moon all the time, since I did intersect the path, and wait till I hit it. But how much? A little bit more. How much? Are you serious? I shrunk it below it. Both of them. That's pretty funny. Okay, we have to go a little bit up then. That's not what I had in mind. Excellent, so that's that side. Shite. I forgot to put the other side up as well. Actually, I'm not sure, but if I do decrease, I should decrease the amount of time taken to hit that, so I might be able to intersect that. Don't think so, but I could give it a go. I think I'm too. What's up with this? How close is it? It's still at 58 though. I thought I increased it. It shrinks because I'm going down. I am losing the velocity. But I'm back in space, so it should stop. I gotta increase that side, it's very risky. It did shrink this though for me, so that's pretty nice. No, come on, come on. Actually, hold on. These are both a little bit lower, no? I could raise the whole thing. 360. Let's see how it goes up. Up you go. I hope it's going up, not down. Is it going up? Yeah, it is going up slowly. Up you go. There we go. Okay. Let's increase the size of the other one beside the planet, so we don't slow down that much. It's only 60,000. That's very risky. Low altitude above 100,000 is good. So no, we don't want to decrease. Increase the size of that. Yes, I am new to the game, if you haven't figured that out by now, but I do believe I'm doing an okay job. Maybe not the best, but a quicker way to do this was to look at the actual level, as mentioned before, of the actual Kerbal and level it out with the orbit of Minimus and just burn at that. But then again, I want to learn all this, so I do like to take it the hard way. It's more enjoyable. gives it a little bit more challenge. 1.8 will have that auto burn sequence thing where you can just set where you want it to burn, so that'll make it very easy. There we go. How much are we? 70, 80, 100, 150. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Okay. Now, I think, because this is far away, remember, and I'm probably going to go around this earlier, so what I could do is make this go further away, which would lose less fuel. So let's do that. I'll push this further out, and I should intersect Minimus, because if I shrink this in, it's too close by the size of the distance of this. So hopefully I won't hit another orbit with this, but yeah, so this is going to waste more of my fuel. How much fuel do I have? I don't have that much. I still would like to use the fuel to get into. Now it should hit the orbit sometime. There we go. So that gets the orbit. I don't know if it made sense. Look, it's far away. Okay, so obviously I'm going to go around earlier. I'm going to go around quicker than a Minimus comes by. So if I increase the distance, it means it takes longer for me to go around. Obviously I'm going to intersect the damn thing. So that's just common sense. That's what I just did, and I intersected it. So there we go. We are coming into Minimus. So let's just slow it down a bit. That was a little bit too quick. That was a little bit too quick. That was very, very quick. But never mind. We still have a little bit. We can fix it before we get out of Minipus's orbit, so that should be fine. Hold on. Come on, 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 come on. You always hit the lowest point when you get into orbit of any planet, for some odd reason. So, should bend. There we go. We got an orbit. Now, the best way to know which way you're going is you move on top of it. If you're the altitude, you see the altitude? The altitude's going up, and this is probably the highest point, 1.629. So I'm going this way around, and what I could do is switch it around. I could do a switcheroo, and like that I'd be coming this way back down. So I'm going to switch it around so I go the opposite way down. So if I burn towards my slowest point, and I only have 30 meters to slow down before it switches, so that's very, very quick. Now it's going to switch, and then I'll be coming back down this way because I want to hit the light side, not the dark side of Minimus. So that's pretty easy. So let me just get to that now. It should switch when it hits 0, because remember I am going that way. Here comes the switcheroo. Switcheroo is there, and done. Now I also hit the actual lake, which I would love to land on. Of course, Minimus is rotating, so I can't really guarantee where I'll land, but let's see how far we are. There we go. Minimus right below us. Beautiful sight. And now we are going to get to at least, we have still quite a bit of fuel. We're going to get to at least 200 thou, and I would prefer to hit, we have a little bit of snow there, lakes are there. Let's see our actual orbit. We could increase the orbit a bit and move it towards the lakes as it's flatter. Yeah, so let's try that. Increasing the orbit is of course the nice circle, not with the X, and hopefully it should move. And the rotation of the Earth is substantially less, so if I put it here it should rotate a little bit, so it should move itself up just a little bit, but not such a big difference of rotation now, because you got to count of course the rotation of Minimus, and I do presume it is rotating clockwise. I hope. Well, that's clockwise. What the hell am I saying? That's clockwise, so counterclockwise, I believe. The actual planet is rotating, of course. It's going clockwise around the sun and Kerbal and stuff, but No, counterclockwise is going around. I'm completely confused here. It's going counterclockwise around Kerbal. Well, also depends on how you're looking at it, but never mind. Forget that shit. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna try to get this nice blue line. You see it is extending. Very little though. Not a lot. What I could do is burn that way. I have just a little bit of fuel left, so I could do a strong burn that way. And try to land on the clean stuff there. It uses more fuel, but if you did this cleanly, you wouldn't use all this fuel up, and it would be nicer. See, there we go. There we go. Got onto the ice, so I'm going to be going there. And we do have just a teensy-weensy bit of fuel. 80,000, 100,000. Let's see the rotation. See rotation of the actual thing. Moves it down. And we do need to push it out more. Okay, we're done with this. That should move it out. Oh, might be too low actually. Okay. I think I'm gonna crash. I'm not sure. Hold on. Damn it. I have 30,000 meters to do 400 meters per second. Well, I'm at 25, I'm at 390, so 5,000 meters I'm doing 50. No, I won't do it, I'll crash. Might, hold on. $17,000, it's slowing down quite a bit actually. So let's just take a look at where I am going. meters per second, come on, slow down more. I did it pretty good. I'll try to get there. 100 meters per second. this low, it's better to be a little bit slower. This is, again, isn't the cleanest, the most efficient landing, but you know, I'm doing it for the fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this. A lot of adjustments, a lot of fixes, so it should teach you guys something, including myself. So for me, it's more like just to remember the damn thing, because now, simple as that. I'm gonna point where I do want to go, pretty much. I'm gonna point. Hold on, stop the damn thing from rotating so much. That way. That way. And you see it switches, it turns, it points to where I want to go. So we are finally on the actual ice. Let's get it at least in the middle, because we are going to have to make some braking maneuvers as well. So we are halfway on the ice now. So let's cut the speed. We are only 100 meters a second, so it should be pretty easy. To brake. There we go. We don't need that much altitude to brake. I just want to get over the ice, because when I do brake, it'll reduce the actual thing. So it's 600, 500. Yeah, that should pretty much do it. Full. 6,000, 5,000. Yeah, that's fine. I got a cold, so excuse my voice. Landing gears coming down. I am moving a little bit up because I want to get to neutral position. This is again another nifty trick. I want to get as vertical as possible with no actual velocity from any side. I have no idea the proper terms for it, but I learned this from someone else. Shit, I'm going forward. A little bit too fast. So we should hopefully be on our vertical descent right at the edge. So let's move a little in. Altitude is going down, so I'm going to land right at the edge of the actual snowpack, so that's fine with me. Okay. We do have a little bit of still velocity. Let's try to neutralize that. Nearly there. I wish there was a way to make the ball bigger, man. I'm freaking half blind staring at it. Okay, 2,000 meters. Please tell me I'm not going to hit the damn mountain. Sure as hell feels like it. Just at the edge, that's pretty cool. Down we go, approaching Minimus. 32 meters a second. What I like to do is I like to jettison the stage, which I did earlier because of all the extra burns, on the way down. And then what I do is I actually check the meters, how far it is, and then I just deduct that from the total, and like that I exactly know how far away the ground is. So that's also a nifty trick to keep in mind. 23 meters, 20 meters a second. 20 meters a second is fine. Down we go, 400, 300, 200. there's my shadow. Let's just move it back down. I do have a little bit of velocity again. Six 6.3, 5.5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2. Touchdown. Beautiful touchdown. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have land in Minimus. It's a little bit long ride, but you know, was worth it. Let's get our ladders out. Let's explore the lakes of Minimus. So who's gonna go out? Jetto's going out. There we go, down. Exploring Minimus and its beautiful lakes. Of course, the gravity on Minimus is substantially like less, smaller, because it's a smaller, not even a planet, I was going to say planet. It's a smaller asteroid or smaller moon. So you need less fuel, of course, to actually come down to Minimus. So that's pretty cool. And by how much smaller? Look at the jump here. I pretty much out-jump my spaceship, so that's pretty funny. Whee! Jetpack! So yeah, if you do this properly, the spaceship should be able to, as mentioned, take you to Minimus and to the moon and back to Kerbal easily. That's pretty cool. I like that. So that is it. We have boarded. Let us retract my landing gear and let's get going. Let's retract that. We move head towards 270. Of course, we do have a hill, so keep in mind the damn hill. Climb rate should be fine. It's so cool, I love flying so close, it's so nice. Let's get lower. Let's get even closer to the mountain. That is so cool. Just flying past the mountain. Just flying past the mountain, here she comes. And we should hit the orbit, which we already did. There we go. And this is the orbit of Kerbal, of course. So let's get into the orbit of Kerbal. Increase time warp. Up you go, over you go, hit the orbit, catch the orbit. Did we catch the orbit? We caught the orbit. Lowest point is the best place to slow down. You use much less fuel to get there. So, but of course, let's take a look at the lowest point. Lowest point sort of sucks because there is darkness. I don't really feel like landing there. So, at least here, if I narrow it down, I presume I could get land in daytime. Not the ocean, not the land, who knows, but I should be able to land in the daytime. So let's decrease the orbit, check our fuel. We got so much fuel left. So with the actual the last stage, before reaching to this mini one, the before last stage should get you to Minimus, and you could be able to land it if they had a longer landing gears. You would have been able to land it there. So now we'll slow down to complete zero. Again, this camera thing, I don't know if is there any way to remove this view so I can take a look at Kerbal and if where the sun is at. Like now I'd like to take a look at it so exactly I know what's happening, but I can't see. There's an intersection to the moon. I could pass by the moon if I wanted to. but not enough fuel to leave the moon. The moon is a little bit bigger, so it'll take more fuel to land, as I need to slow down. Go to practically 0 and stop. Where's Kerbal? There it is. See, on the daytime. Down we go, down we go, down we go. Of course I did learn not to decouple my stuff now, as I have so much garbage. Okay, hold on, let's take a look at where we are. And we could maybe be able to fix this still. Which way is it moving? Oh no, it's moving down. If I move it up, it'll take less. Actually, any to the side. Should be moving to the side as well. No, that's the right side. This side should move this one. No. And something like this should do it. Nope, if we speed it up it'll extend. And we're back on Kerbal. Whatever, man, who cares? Anyways, so we are back on Kerbal. Let's turn around and obviously decouple this when we are in orbit. We are in orbit, but I mean on the surface. So it goes to the ground. That's 60,000, 50,000, 20,000. Okay, this is the right time to do that. There you go. And parachutes out. That should slow us down. Down it goes. Splash, 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 splash. 600 meters. And we still have some way. We'll speed that up, of course. So now, was it 600? There we go, 400. And down we go again. 300. They should fix the water a bit. It's very same. $50 meters. There you see. You can see where the pixels connect with the water. And there we go. No shadow though. I forgot about that. There should be a shadow. And that's about it. We have arrived on Kerbal. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Happy gaming, and see you guys in another video. Bye.